I've noticed hair loss.
Oh, yeah.
My hair will shed. That's like, and every woman's biggest fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lose your hair. And mine's already thin and fine. But I feel it like more I get that anxiety. So I get it more like in my stomach and I just feel sick and then I can't get out of bed. And then I get that paralysis because I don't know what to do or where to go. So then I just end up doing nothing. And then that stresses me out more because now I haven't gotten anything done.
I won't sleep. I'll be up all night just tossing and turning, and no matter how many, because I take a lot to go to sleep. I mean, I have a lot of drugs, Xanax, trazodone, you name it, I'm taking it. Progesterone, all things. And I still won't sleep, even with all that. You wouldn't be able to, you can't knock me out.
I'm like, Jim, I'm paralyzed. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And the more people I've told about the experience, they're like, oh, you had a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a panic attack. I
have.
I can handle my shit, right? This was nothing I had a couple really stressful conversations already, even though it was only 9 a.m. But, people weren't meeting their deadlines and I had to deliver the news, blah, 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 right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, that's a pretty typical day for me.
Yeah. Well, they come out of nowhere.
Right. So yeah, for it to do that, it was out of nowhere. Welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about stress and the body and how our physical selves respond to the chronic stress and daily pressure. And I am joined with my co-hosts today. I have Kelly.
Hello.
And Brandy.
Hi.
And then, of course, Jim Sage.
Good morning.
Well, I'm really excited that today we're going to dive into, I think, a topic that's not really talked about a lot. And it's something that we all go through. You always hear people complaining about this and that, but we don't necessarily talk about why, and what we could be doing better for ourselves. Mm-hmm. So welcome back to Leave Her Wyld. This is a space where we come to share our real stories that are our authentic thoughts, just the things that we've gone through in our life. But just we want to give you guys a quick reminder. We're not doctors. We're not specialists in this field. And we're just here having an honest conversation, a good time, and having a lot of fun while we're doing it.
Yeah.
But if you love what you're hearing, we ask that you hit that button, you subscribe, share, and while you're there, give us a comment and let us know. Join the conversation. Hey, while we're on it, guys, we have a brand new website, leaveherwyld.com, and that's Wyld with a Y. I hope you guys will stop by there and check it out. We're really proud of it. It's still developing, but it's got a lot of the books that we recommend that we've talked about here, and there's a lot of other things, some of our background stories. And there's also ways for you to actually submit for your story and to reach out to us and talk to us there. And by the way, if you guys have reached out and you submitted your story or request to be on the show and we haven't got back to you, please be patient. We are working through our setup systems, and we are definitely seeing them, and we're working through getting through it, and we will be getting back to you guys all shortly. So thank you for reaching out, though. I can't even tell you what it means. So I'm sorry about that, but I just kind of had to go into a little bit about that and talk about what's going on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So,
yeah.
But
talk to me, people.
Yeah. Yeah, really. I know. All right. I gotta loosen up.
Yeah, you're good, baby.
Something just happened.
I know.
Something happened when that turned on. Yeah.
You got camera fright.
Well, I didn't get camera fright.
Are you stressed?
I got lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
It's not the camera fright. It's I fear myself way more than I fear the camera. Yeah. And you know what's funny is that's what we're talking about, stress in the body. Oh,
yes.
Gosh. I'm going to ditch my entire opening because, that's one of the things I do, man. When I'm stressed, it's like a deer in a headlight.
Yeah.
A deer in a headlight.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much I've studied. Well, that's not true because there is that point of study that it absolutely bails me out and I just kind of go into autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
But truly, I've been up to some situations where it's gone.
Yeah.
Anything I wanted to say or any ability to tie my words together is just gone.
Draw a blank.
That's me every day, 20 times a day.
I do feel like that's gotten a lot better. But the other thing to stress that really I think we all ignore is what it does to our body physically as well.
Mhm.
Oh, I got all kinds of stuff about that. Yeah.
Right. Like I know when we were going through our thing, I'm going to toke it at the Jiminy. When we were going through the Jiminy years, that's Gemini.
That's awesome.
So from now on, I'm just going to refer to Jiminy time. Like I literally couldn't try on new makeup without my face blowing up into some kind of allergic reaction where I needed prednisone to take it away. So I stopped being able to use any kind of makeup other than what I knew had already been using. And then my skin, my eczema started getting from just slight eczema to a severe, I had gaping holes in my palms.
That is
and I was
crazy.
walking around with like
Aquaphor.
like Vaseline and Aquaphor, and I had to cut off gloves to keep the moisture in. And I did that for like a year and a half, and I was just totally oblivious to the tie of the stress I was going through.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone started recommending, well, it's a food allergy, it's this or that. So then I was like, oh, it's a nightshade allergy. I gave up eating peppers and anything that grows basically in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like all these things. And I think it wasn't even until afterwards, after I had already started the healing and things started, someone said something or I read it somewhere, I don't know, but it really kind of like all the dots came crashing together. It was like at the aha moment where I was like, oh, okay. Wow. My body had been screaming at me for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know, because now one of the funnest things I love about doing affiliate work for makeup, because I'm not really that foo-foo makeup girl, because I do it pretty simple every day, every the same way, but I can use it.
Yes.
I can use it. I was never that girl.
You even put on like a lip plumper.
I put on a
and
lip
I remember
plumper.
like I'd give you a kiss, my lips would touch you and you'd be like, oh,
I know. I'd be like,
oh my gosh. So I had to stop wearing plumper whenever I was around you.
I know. Totally. Because I can't.
You're so sensitive.
I couldn't. Anything I would put on my face would blow up. And it wasn't just a simple Benadryl. It was prednisone every time.
Yeah.
And it was awful.
That's not good for you.
So that's just a few of the things that I know my body went through. What did you guys go through? What have you noticed in your life?
You know, like for me, I've noticed hair loss.
Oh, yeah.
My hair will shed. That's like, and every woman's biggest fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lose your hair. And mine's already thin and fine. But I feel it like more I get that anxiety. So I get it more like in my stomach and I just feel sick and then I can't get out of bed. And then I get that paralysis because I don't know what to do or where to go. So then I just end up doing nothing. And then that stresses me out more because now I haven't gotten anything done.
Same.
Yeah. You know, we get the weight fluctuations depending on the type of stress that cortisone's a real thing.
It really is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cortisol, yeah. Like mine is just getting fat. Like
Cortisol.
I just blow up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it depends on
Like
the
a
stress
balloon.
of it, right? Like we have the stress of like a relationship failing, like the D diet, the divorce diet, right?
Yeah.
So then you lose the weight. It's like, that's why I've had so many divorces, just so I could lose some weight. Like, yeah. I'm like, oh, sorry, you got to go.
That's funny.
But like work stress or things like that, like I will actually put on weight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my body reacts differently to the different stressors that I'm going through. You know, I get I'll clench my jaw will get super sore and I'm like, and I have to like think about it and like make myself relax. And my
100%.
daughter does the same thing. She's a grinder. Like she's like, and she's been going to the to the dentist and the orthodontist. And they're like, you need to get all this work done because she's grinded down bone. Because that's how she shows her stress.
Yeah. I've been catching myself doing that just because I'm learning a bunch of stuff. I'm actually pretty freaking happy. But the stress is a bit high. So I have noticed that I am a big time grinder. And then I've talked about it before. Sorry, Brandy. But the control muscle in your back. And I notice it now, it's like you get back pain and you start realizing that when we're stressed, we tighten all those muscles up and down our spine.
Yes.
And it's like, as soon as I cognitively touch into that, I'm like, oh.
Yes.
And I relax too.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. When somebody like you've pointed out to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, my shoulders, my back. You're like, stress, Kelly. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is. And then you can kind of like try and relax.
Goose it out.
Yeah. Relax into it. So if you're aware and cognizant of that you're going through some stress and how it reacts, how your body reacts to it, you can usually just kind of, work a lot of it out. Like,
Yeah.
and ditch the night guard.
I'm supposed to have one. I just never bought it.
I have one. It just sits in my drawer in this little case. I hate that thing.
Yeah, mine represents in lack of sleep. I won't sleep. I'll be up all night just tossing and turning. And no matter how many, because I take a lot to go to sleep. I mean, I have a lot of drugs, Xanax, trazodone, you name it, I'm taking it. Progesterone, all things. And I still won't sleep, even with all that. You wouldn't be able to, you can't knock me out.
Yeah.
And then I get ulcers. I will puke. I will vomit nonstop when I'm super stressed. I had a job one time and it stressed me out so much. I wouldn't be able to even drive to work because I would be throwing up, knowing I was going to the job.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that nausea. That was the ulcer.
I also am a cocoon, I just don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to, but the one thing I've learned is I give myself that one day to do that. Cause I have to set a timeline, 1-2 day max to do that hibernation and not get out of bed and do things. And I have to force myself to do it.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Or I'll just stay there.
Yeah. I have to give myself I'm with you. I have to give myself that limit.
Yeah, a limit and a pep talk.
But I have to allow myself to do it too, right? And not feel guilty.
Yeah,
so
100%.
I have to allow myself to take that time and not feel guilty about it. But I also have to give myself a limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And it took me a long time to learn how to do that for myself. And it's okay to take a beat.
You got to give yourself grace, right?
Yes.
You have to give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Life is a bitch.
Yes, it is.
It is. And it's I had the best weekend ever a couple weekends ago, the best weekend. And then Monday, I feel like God was like, your weekend was too good. So we're just going to fuck Monday up for you. You're just going to, we're just going to, there's no way. Your Monday is going to be so bad that you're going to forget you had that amazing weekend.
That's how he works.
It was literally
Satan is alive and well.
I left my laptop at TSA in Canada, in Toronto. I didn't charge my phone. I was driving in a car that didn't have a GPS and my phone went dead and I was in Canada. It was just literally
my gosh.
Everything.
Oh my gosh.
Literally just compiling. So I'm sitting at a service station charging my phone. I had no watch, no laptop, no phone, no nothing.
What time is it?
Canada. It was just and I'm like, oh, wow. I was so stressed. I didn't sleep for 2 days.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
my gosh.
man, that weekend was so good, but was it worth the Monday?
Oh,
you tell me. Yeah.
Yeah. I in fact, my recent thing, I think the biggest thing I've had with stress that I just went through, and it was kind of my final tell to myself that it was time to make a change, is, I think I've told you guys about it, is September-ish, October. I was giving myself an injection, normal, daily vitamin kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I knew I hadn't even finished doing the injection. It was a peptide, thing. And I immediately, my body just started feeling different. So then I'm starting to calling out to Jim. And finally, he was occupied. So I finally make my way to Jim. He was in the bedroom. And I get on the bed. But then as soon as I laid on the bed, because my entire body's just kind of going tingling and numb.
Oh.
As soon as I laid on the bed, I believed I was paralyzed. I believed I was
Wow.
100%. Like I was freaking out. I'm like, Jim, I'm paralyzed. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
crazy. And the more people I've told about the experience, they're like, oh, you had a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a panic attack. Oh, I can handle my shit, right? Like
Yeah.
this was nothing like, I mean, I had a couple really stressful conversations already, even though it was only 9 a.m, but people weren't meeting their deadlines and I had to deliver the news, blah, 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 blah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, that's a pretty typical day for me.
Yeah. Well, they come out of nowhere.
So yeah, for it to do that, it was
Mm-hmm.
out of nowhere.
I had my first panic attack. I think I was like in my 30s and I was driving. Down the toll road. Actually ended up having to pull over, but I started feeling like this deja vu, like not sure where I am. Oh my God, I've been here before. And things started getting blurry. Like I almost like starting to black out. I was like, oh my gosh, I had to get off at Laguna Canyon and like kind of pull over and go,
wow.
I've had anxiety attacks where, you're breathing in the bag and stuff.
Yeah, but that's what it was like. Things were getting blurry and just numb and weird.
Yeah, and your body tingles. And I called it like, when I explained it to my doctors, like what happened, I'm like, it was like this wave went over my body of like tingle. Like
mine came up. It was weird.
Yeah, I have chills right now just thinking about it, because it is just, it's scary. It is scary.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Yeah, give mommy a Xanax.
No, don't lean on Xanax. That's the worst for me, man. I did that because I had it for a sleeping medication and I used it for stress for like a couple weeks for work during a really stressful time. It took me 3 months to get over it comes back trifold. Yeah. The stress comes back trifold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to find something like a segue that's not narcotic that can help you.
Totally. Exercise.
But you have to wean yourself off of it too. Like you can't just stop taking it.
Yeah. Well, I barely took any. It's like half a mil, and I didn't take it every day. It was like literally like I'm in a really stressful meeting and I was just in a very stressful time at that period. It was like a couple weeks and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Kelly, you were talking about the weight you lose with the divorce. I think that is not stress weight. I think it is, I am getting ready to get a new man. I feel like that's the release.
Yeah.
When you finally decide that you're going to get ended and you're going to get a divorce, your body's starting to release the stress and that's the weight coming off.
That's true because it's not intentional. It's never intentional that it sheds.
The mental.
I just lost 200 pounds.
Physical weight, right? Like literally, it's the mental weight that's coming off your brain for the stress of the marriage that you're in.
Yeah.
That there's an end.
Yeah.
And that just takes that weight just falls off.
That's true. That's true. But there is stress like starting over and my life isn't turning out the way that I thought that it would and anticipated. What am I going to do? How am I going to, so there is stress involved, but I think you're right. It's more of a relief. I was talking to my husband yesterday about a friend who's like going through some stuff and, like there's a lot of stress and loss and fear but there's also, he's like, you would think you'd be relieved. And I'm like, oh, well, there's relief, but there's also all these other things that are involved in that. It's a ton of emotion. Yeah. But
but every breakup I've ever had, I got really super I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, me too. I look great.
Leading up to it. And it's kind of funny. Like I have a friend Marcus, and he'd be like, "Brandy's getting ready to dump her man."
Yeah. All right, Kelly, you get ready.
And he's like, "Brandy's getting ready to leave."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's true, right? Yeah, my ulcers went away.
Yeah.
Brandy's getting ready to dump her man. She's getting skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, all those things do go away, and I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professional in this field, but however, I think there's a lot of diagnoses out there that are possibly misdiagnosed and are people that have just put it up, been through too much for too long and didn't have channels to release it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm.
Yeah. Or know how.
Yeah.
Or even know what was going on. I think with age comes wisdom in this regard, and learning your body and like what's kind of going on, and talking to friends and kind of researching like, oh my gosh, why is this happening? And, a lot of times I'll look up my symptoms, like Dr. Webb.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I try not to do because, it can kind of mislead you sometimes.
Yeah.
But
A lot of times.
a lot of times, yeah. But you know what? Stress is always an indicator for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like
A
what's
lot.
going on. Mm-hmm. It's like, so you got to kind of take a look and reflect like, oh yeah. Cause I'm like, I feel okay. Like my life feels fine. Like nothing out of the usual, but there's a buildup of those little lingering stressors that finally just build up, and your body just is like, wants to get rid of that, and yeah, the physicality, like Brandy, I get like, I know that I'll wake up very nauseous in the morning. I'll vomit. I have had bleeding ulcers that I've had diagnosed. I had to do the endoscope and all this other stuff. And it's not fun how our body hangs on to it physically.
Yeah.
Like, man.
And sometimes we do it to ourselves. Like
I think we do. Like we overwhelm ourselves with our thoughts and emotions.
when I was in a really competitive environment for sales, and I guess I'm competitive.
What?
I don't even know. I don't even know that I am. I just
That's weird.
so I guess I'm competitive. Anyways, the end story was I just remember I knew this was my body's telling me again. I was sitting at my desk and I had already been developing an ulcer at my desk. Mm-hmm. Ignored that. But it was like at this point now I have the stomach situation developing, and then my nose just would start bleeding.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Just start bleeding. I'm like, after so many, you're like, okay, can't ignore that.
Yeah.
So many times my body has to scream at me before I acknowledge it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've never had the nosebleed thing.
I
but
ignore until
I think I got this.
yeah, no, I'm going to get through this. Sometimes there's days where I know that I'm overwhelmed, or like you were talking about having a bad day, and it's like, or Brandy, like one thing after another. That's when I cut out. That's when I'm like, you know what? Today is just not a good day. I'm not talking to clients. I'm not trying to do anything.
I went to bed.
It's just,
I got to my hotel
that's
and
what
I
I
went
do.
to bed.
That's what I do. I'm like, you know what? I'm cutting out. Because it's just
perfect.
it's gonna freak me out.
Self-preservation.
Yeah, but it takes a while, I think, to kind of come into your own and figure it out. It did me anyway.
100%. That's I mean, yeah, we've been talking about that a lot. Like that whole self-love. Put your oxygen mask on.
Yeah,
Put your oxygen mask on first.
Mm-hmm.
I've been loving myself for the past this past year. Like, I'm so glad that I finally started doing that. It I am taking time for myself, and I think that it has done well.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because this week Jim was out of town all week, and I'm terrible at feeding myself as far as that goes, and taking care of myself like that. I can't be bothered is really what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just really bad at it. So I was really proud of myself because Monday when he left after work, I went to the grocery store and I, had to go anyways because I had a prescription I had to pick up. So I had no choice. But I was like, I'm going to take advantage of this and take care of myself. I'm going to have a me moment. It's as simple as going to the grocery store and buy myself a few snacks that I like so I could continue to enjoy life.
Yeah.
Well, he was out.
Live.
Yeah. But he was like, what made you do that? And I'm like, I'm just trying to love myself more. You know?
Yeah, and your kids were surprised that there was food in why is the fridge all filled up? You're like, I went to the store. I was on the phone with you when that happened.
The funny thing is he's asked 2 times this week, do we have Diet Coke? Do we have Diet Coke? Like in a panic.
Thank you. Are you back on the Diet Coke, Jim?
No, it was for you because he knew we were filming this weekend.
That's 100% for you.
Thank you.
Aw.
See,
It was
I'm
really
so
cute.
loved. That reduces my stress level a lot.
Oh, yeah. I barely talk to him like maybe 10 minutes a day, if that,
Yeah.
And I swear at least twice he says, okay, but do we have Diet Coke for Kelly?
I love you so much.
Yeah, like when I am by myself, like my food consists of cosmic brownies, Ruffles potato chips.
Comfort food.
Like
Comfort
that's all. Like
food.
I am not bothered. I'm not going to bother myself with cooking or even putting together a sandwich. Like I'm like
I grabbed the bag of
Yeah.
Fritos.
Nothing a little Debbie won't fix, right?
Yeah.
nothing a little Debbie won't fix, and a bag of Ruffles that stay in my bed.
Okay, I did the ultimate.
I have a bag of Fritos on the side of my bed.
No.
Yeah, like a bag
Yes,
of
I
chips.
do.
You girls.
Except for like when I was in Canada, I had a whole bag of marshmallows, a big bag, and I gained 10 pounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you're making
I
me
got
all
back
feel
and I
so
weighed
better.
myself. I'm like, oh crap.
Oh, I remember Chad was
marshmallows
little.
in Canada.
It was my first marriage. And it was, and I kind of lost most of the baby weight, but then, it wasn't in a happy environment really. But I had a bag of potato chips and I made dip. So I was in bed eating chips and onion dip.
Yum.
God, didn't that sound good?
I love onion dip. Oh,
I know. But it was like,
I don't buy it because I am an addict. So
yeah, it
I
turned
can't.
into like an every night kind of like
Yeah.
thing.
That was chips and salsas for me.
Yeah. And then, then I left and I lost all the weight.
Yeah.
Found a man.
I'm an onion dip addict. I love it. I can't start.
I know. I don't do it anymore either. Well, my husband now, I'll make it because he'll eat most of it
Yeah,
before
Jim
I
loves
even
it.
go back. And
Yeah, super salty Lay's.
yes.
The saltier the better, and the onion
saltier the
soup,
better
the Lipton
with the-
onion
Oh.
soup.
That's how I
mix
make
into
it.
the sour cream.
Mhm.
I
And
could mow.
I like it with a ruffle
Ruffles
I
are
like it
good
with
too.
ruffles.
because they don't break.
Ruffles don't break.
I
You're
like
right.
a Ruffle.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Are we going to go out and eat?
Yeah, right?
Starting to see the problem with recording it.
Can we Instacart some ruffles in?
Breakfast time podcast don't work so well. Next time it will be McDonald's as well, right?
You know what? I was going to stop and get us some Egg McMuffins on my way, but I would have been late, so I didn't. But I stopped by. I'm like, I should get us some Egg McMuffins. But next time I'll beeline it out earlier. And then poor Brandy. I'll let you know. I'll text you, Brandy, and then
We
you can run out and
Instacart
get.
an egg McMuffin to her.
Yeah.
There's ways to make it happen.
Yeah.
I love my egg McMuffins.
I know.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be having McDonald's and
Yeah.
French onion dip.
Yeah.
any Lever Wild events. You can count on that.
Yeah. Next episode, there will be a bowl of Ruffles with some little stands of onion dip to make it fancy.
Because it just makes us happy, and that's how we relieve our stress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some little Debbie's.
Yes. Ooh, nutty bars.
Yeah.
That relieves my stress. Nutty bars. If I have them in my house, I know.
I love nutty bars.
I know you do. Because we twin. I bought you a box and I kept meaning to bring them over. But
I
then
don't think I ever got one.
No, I ate them.
This is a serious question about Nutty Bars.
Yeah.
How do you eat them? Do you take a bite, just a bite out of it, or do you take the layers apart and lick the peanut butter?
No, I take bites.
I do it like this. Oh.
I literally take
I tried to be
I
a lady.
literally take the layers apart and I lick the peanut butter and then eat the wafer.
I've never even tried that.
I'm weird.
Okay,
Oh,
we're just
so
going to
good.
get you an Oreo and tell you.
Well, yeah, I eat one side of my Oreo, then I kind of
Tell you it's
lick
a
the
nutty butter.
inside, and I eat the inside, then I eat the
That's
other
how I do the
Oreo.
Oreo too. I
knew
twist
it.
I eat a
Because you're
cookie.
treating your
I
nutty
put the
butter like an Oreo.
I treat my nutty butter like an Oreo.
That's weird,
That's like really.
I love the peanut butter.
but I'm going to try it.
It's so good.
I'm going to try it. Okay,
You
add
have
a
to
box
try
of
it.
nutty.
Okay, I'm
You
having a
gotta
visual
try
of Brandy eating her nutty butter. Enjoying her peanut butter.
You gotta try it one time.
Oh, okay. We'll.
I will. I'm going to.
But the thing is, it's like we can't do it right now. It'll literally melt before we get it there.
Yeah,
It's too hot.
can't do it right now. But you
I know
gotta try it.
that's going to be a live.
Ooh.
That does have to be. We do need to do a lot.
We will do a live. We'll come back in here, do a
How
live.
to eat a nutty butter.
Uh-huh.
A nutty,
And, yeah.
All
Nut
right.
butter.
If you want to see that, you know what you got to do because we're at just over 200 subscribers. We got to get to 500, and you will see the Nutty
Okay.
Butter live.
Yeah. Brandy licking
Yeah.
her peanut butter.
Wow.
And making us try it.
And making us try.
And making you, you got to do it too.
Let's see if we can do it ladylike. Probs not.
Oh boy.
It's impossible. Impossible.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Well, I mean, you know how I like to eat things separate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't let your food touch.
Like I even unroll my Swiss cake roll and lick the cream out of the center.
My goodness. Do you eat the toppings off your pizza and then eat the bread?
Not always, but sometimes. Like I'll eat the first couple of bites and then I eat the toppings the rest of the time.
Do you think that's a stress reaction?
Could be.
All right. Unless we're going to get visual, we should probably move.
Let's move
Yeah,
on.
probably should move forward.
But the audience knows what to do.
I know. The producer
that
was giving
subscribe
us
button.
crickets.
Yeah.
Yes. Subscribe. Get us to 500 so we can do a live visual aid.
Yes.
Great. Thanks, Brandy.
How
We're going to
Brandy
have like a
eats
big
little
black triangle under our face. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Hit subscribe. Okay. No, look, what are some, we've delved into so much of it, like how it physically affects us, how our body shows up, how we ignore the signs. So I don't know that we ever, even though we continue to grow and we get better at it, as far as like recognizing it, we still, I still up to these days have my moments where I push myself too far.
Yeah.
But
It's not a perfected art.
No, but
Yeah.
it's when
It's in our DNA.
Yeah.
we must have Viking in us, like Jim. Just go forward. Must get the job done. I don't know. It's not worth the cost of destroying your body.
I presented, the book "Building on Ashes" by Tim Albright.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I presented on that at a couple of times. Like I did this last week at AVISPL, and I did it at our sales summit. And it was kind of talking about like that's how like we are like we push through it, right? Like you kind of take that time, and then you just keep going.
Yeah.
In spite of all of the stress and the
Human instinct.
adversity and all the crap that we go through, the three of us tend to just keep pushing through and keep going. And
Survival
keep going.
skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to say we don't have our minutes where we fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We fall, but the strength that we have is that we get back up and we keep going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We take our time and we fall, but we have that perseverance to just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so important that the friend out there that's falling right now realizes they've got it in them.
Yes. Yeah.
It's all about the climb back up.
It's all about the climb back up. So that
weathering
book
the storm.
on Ashes, it's so good.
That's
Okay.
awesome. I'll
Like,
have to read it.
Me too.
Everybody should read it. It is phenomenal. I don't even read, and I like it.
I just added it to our website, so you'll be able to find it there at
Like, it's so
leaveritwild.com.
Woo,
It's
thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. You're so quick.
good. Like seriously, it's so good. If you've experienced anything, death, like loss, any kind of job failure, anything, like it is the book to read.
Thank you for that, Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am definitely going to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm going to read that. I'm in the middle of reading Moby Dick right now. To talk about stress, but I do a book club with my daughter.
I love that you do that.
That's so fun.
Yeah, super fun. We're going to make peach cobblers and check in.
Oh, that's so much fun.
Yeah, old people stuff. She's an old soul, so
Is it just you two doing it together, or did you join a community?
just her and I.
Oh.
Yeah, I got us.
Oh, that's so special.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I love it.
You got room for two more?
Yes, absolutely. We'll Zoom Brandy in.
I'm bringing too.
Yeah, no, super fun. We just started,
She
so
works so many hours, but we'll try.
yeah. Emily's working. She's starting school, but I'm like, we're doing this.
I love it.
Moby Dick time.
That's great.
Yeah.
Why Moby Dick?
As a classic, it's classic literature, and I think everybody should have read some classic literature. And Moby Dick, and she was down. I got us the books for Christmas, and I got her bookmarks and stuff. And so it's taken us this long to actually start and do this because she's been through a move and she works, and just a way for us to stay like kind of connected. So now that she's close to home again, which really
is she close to home again?
Yes,
She's back.
Yeah, she's back. Yeah,
How long was she gone?
she's gone for like 2.5 months. Broke a lease. I said, I need to be back home. She was not happy. Now she's thriving. She's doing really well. So, but yeah, I can be at her house in like under 10 minutes, and she's like a couple miles, maybe.
Awesome.
I know. My heart is happy.
It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember when mine came back from college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a relief, right? To have your children.
Oh.
It's stressful when your kids are away, you don't know what's going on, and you're not right there to protect them if something happens. Talk about knots in the stomach and can't sleep. That's where I lose sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't ever go away. I selfishly really love that my 2 younger ones are still home, even though they're, 22 and 27.
Yeah.
Or
My son's 36, and he's
3 and 20.
not in great contact, but he does contact. But I stress out for him every day, and I pray for him every night. Lord, keep your hands on him and watch him, keep him safe tonight. But doesn't relieve that anxiety. So I like my babies close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, we haven't seen our grandbaby in like 3 weeks. It feels like forever.
That's so weird.
I know.
Yeah.
We've been gone, and we need to make it
Yeah.
happen. Probably this weekend, Sunday.
That's so crazy that you guys always see her.
We've just been traveling, and we were gone to Maui, and they went to Mexico. It's just been kind of one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You need to get her Maui gifts.
I know. We haven't even
Or
got
souvenirs.
Oh, they're so cute. They should be in here so I can show them.
I know.
Brandy, we got her a little, is it purple grass skirt? Or is it green?
I think you got
It's green.
It's
Little
green.
coconuts and
With
grass
tiny,
skirt.
tiny coconuts.
green. Top.
She's gonna love that.
It's so
know.
cute.
It's so
Oh, she's going to love it. She's so much into like dressing up in anything Disney, and
Yeah.
she loves Moana.
Yeah. Little girls are so fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
so much fun.
I wouldn't know.
No, I had a son first, so I told
Little boys are fun too.
Yeah. I actually loved that, taking him down to Oshkosh Bagosh and buying all the cute little matching sets. But it's another world when you have a girl. It just really is. It's like a whole different department store opens up.
Yes,
Plus
it
10.
Yes. So nice.
The funny thing is, mine really challenged me. They did not want to dress like a girl at all. They didn't like to dress like, I'm a shopper. So when I found, and I had waited like 8 years for a girl. So when I found out I was having a girl, I went and just bulked up, and she got very opinionated very fast.
At year 8, it was pink was my nemesis, right?
Was she even 8?
I don't even know. But
Yeah.
it was like, yeah.
Yeah. I think that was like more like 4 or 5. Like it was really, really young. Like,
Wow.
because this is over.
Gosh, wow.
Yeah, and this is over helmets to go scooter. We gave her a helmet, and it had princesses on it or something. And she was like, She refused and was like, give me my brother's helmet that has the spikes on it. She's like, princesses are my nemesis. Okay. But she's also the kid that would be in the middle of Walmart, and she'd clearly be watching too much Dora the Explorer. She'd be like, hey, vamonos, mama. Vamonos.
Adorable. Yeah, Emily was very girly. Yeah, it was so fun. I had so much fun. The clothes, the toys, playing Barbies and babies and
Not as much.
kitchen and
Kitchen. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it's fun. But it is stressful. The stress we carry in so many different ways, and all the different avenues of our life, from jobs to being parents to our friends to our personal stress we put on ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our relationships.
Mm-hmm. How do we manage with it, though? How do we manage it all, though? you know?
Yeah. You know what? I was going through my first divorce and child custody.
Oh, jeez.
And I fell into very deep depression and went to the doctor. He was prescribing me different antidepressants to take because I just couldn't stop crying. Like the fear and the stress of all of it, the paperwork and the, excuse me, all of it. But none of them really worked. Like it was like, oh, I can't show up to work. Like it's spitting me out. Like I felt high, and I'm like, that's fine if I'm at home, but I have to show up and work and be focused. So I started at the gym. We lived in Newport Coast, and we had a gym where we lived, and so I started working out, and it went away. Depression went away. It helped relieve my stress. Like exercise, I think, is the best way to manage stress. And not that I'm great at it anymore.
But that's what I'm trying. That's the horse I'm trying to climb right
Me
now.
too. Me
Get
too.
back on.
Me too. I'm trying to get back on the horse.
That's
Same.
when I ditched. It was the first
I
thing
haven't
I
been
ditched.
working out, and I've worked out once in like a month and a half.
Oh,
That's
wow,
rare for you,
Brandy.
too, 'cause you-
yeah.
So weird for me.
Yeah.
I've been so busy that
That's how it starts, though, because I was like you. Like, I never missed a workout, never. Since I was 12, like, I've had a routine. Like, I haven't done a workout in 3 years, maybe 4.
It's been probably
3.
just, yeah, it's
You know?
been, yeah. Well, we started there for a little
Yeah,
bit.
not consistently.
But we
I'm
didn't
not
get
saying I've never
consistent.
worked out in 3 years. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
a real
consistent.
routine.
Yeah, it's probably been that long for me. Or longer, I think it was pre-COVID, pre-pandemic.
So that I never relied on
'Cause they
this
shut
on a
down the
gym system.
gym.
Yeah, I didn't. So
But-
I was fine. I kept mine going.
Yeah. And well, I did work out at home. I get up at 5:30 in the morning and work out on Zoom call with a group of girls
so
that
fun.
were like
That's what
kind of
Brandy
all
does.
over. Yeah. Everybody's like kind of in a different state. And yeah, it was
Yeah.
really fun. And we all knew each other. Like, my girlfriend Margaret put it together. So, and then she
Fun.
had friends. And so I got to meet a bunch of really nice gals. And yeah, we did it. And that felt good. And then I'm like, this is too early. And we were all on different time zones, you know, kind of like we have with Brandy, different time zones. So we got to marry our schedules and stuff, you know. But yeah, that was the last time I really like gung-hoed my workout.
I can tell you, you really do have to be careful though with like medications and things. There was one that my doctor put me on, antidepressant my doctor put me on, and I almost like wrecked my car because I passed out. It like made me pass out while I was driving.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Like I felt like literally like I'd never felt this way in my life. I can't even explain how out of it I was. And then I passed out while I was driving.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That is
So
scary.
if you're going to try a new like antidepressant, make sure you don't have to go anywhere for a few days.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to let that stuff settle in. Yeah, and I
And
did.
see how you're going to react.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went through another bout of depression, stress of my son decided that he was going to go live at his dad's when he was 16. And I had him pretty much full time. You know, his dad was an every other weekend dad. But he, you know, being a rebel teenager, and it just, and I was worried about him because I knew that his dad wasn't going to do the things that he should be doing. He was just trying to be his friend, which, you know, came to fruition because my son got in trouble within a month of him moving in with him. But I called my doctor and I did find an antidepressant that worked for me. And I actually stuck to that for like a year and a half. But while on that medication, I went to a movie. Is when I realized this is a problem for you, Kelly, is I went to a really sad movie and I could not cry.
Uh-huh.
And I knew I should be crying. I cry at Huggies commercials, you know, for
Right.
goodness sake. But I'm like, oh, wow.
numb
Like I was
inside.
just so numb
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
had my doctor wean me off of it. But
And
it's a bit like that.
antidepressants make you fat. And I went to my doctor and I'm like, I'm depressed because I'm fat. And then you give me an antidepressant, it just makes me fatter.
It's
How is this
counterproductive.
supposed to make me happy?
Right.
Yeah. This is not my solution.
Yeah.
It's not a solution.
And then we go back to the exercise of
Yeah.
Then you go back to that.
Stress reliever.
I don't think there's any other stress reliever better than exercise.
I really don't either.
We need to get our system together.
Get in the
girl.
bag.
Yeah, I think sometimes, people need to be sometimes you need a little help, and medication can be your way to get there, but let it be the way to get you to better, healthier lifestyle so that you can wean those out. If you're capable, some people, aren't. Some people are, lifers on that and they need it, and that's okay. But if you have situational, which I had, depression, then exercise is the best bet.
Yeah. I remember a doctor prescribing, is it Prozac? It's like 10 plus years, many years, actually longer than that ago. Yeah. And like, they're like, okay, just take it they did it for PMS. Prescribe it for PMS. And it was like a 10-day a month thing, just when you're feeling that agitation. Like, I'm like, but I just remember because
that helps everybody else.
Yeah. And there was definitely a fog. There was symptoms and side effects. I didn't end up doing that, liking it long term. I was just really surprised. And because I know it's a pretty common,
Prozac's,
reached for,
Yeah, Prozac is kind of, but whose stress is that really relieving? Your husband?
My husband probably, and it was a male doctor.
Maybe
now that
you should
say
take
that.
the Prozac. I think that's kind of that's kind of how our bodies work. And
I'm not even really that overly emotional, but there are times with a hormone imbalance that I could be wackadoodle.
Yeah. Let's just ask Jim.
Let's ask all of us.
Oh no, I do. My daughter, she went fire on me like a few days ago. I'm like, you're starting your period, right?
Oh, I know.
She's
I
like,
always know.
Not for a couple days. I'm like, it shows.
Yeah.
One thing I used to say to her when we actually lived together, I'm like, would you bleed already?
Oh my goodness.
She's horrible. Her PMS is horrible. It stressed me out. I'm like, I'm tippy-toeing around this little girl. And I'm like,
yeah.
No.
My niece is that way.
Yeah. Does she get it really bad?
You can tell. Oh, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's stressful to be around that. And I know
it's stressful to be around them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, how stressful. She's just letting it out and unleashing. And I think a stress reliever is to actually speak your mind. And that's one thing I've learned.
Tool.
My tools is when something's stressing me out, I'm going to speak it. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to alleviate the problem. Yeah. If I'm upset and it's causing me stress and it's caused by somebody, you bet your butt that I'm going to say something, because I'm not going to carry that in me.
Right.
And, and stuff it.
Yep. It's not yours to carry.
It's not mine to carry.
Yeah. I used to be a stuffer.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm not anymore.
Me too. And I haven't perfected the art of that, but
there's those moments you still nag, right? That you might loop a little.
Yeah. Yeah. I might just kind of go, oh, you know what? This isn't worth it right now. But, sometimes it's just like, you just crossed my boundary, and that's going to stop, or you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have time for nonsense anymore at my age.
Yeah.
Now that I'm over 40. Slightly. A lot.
Yeah. I find it funny how it affects me in my different environments, I can't think. It stresses me out if I have a high clutter or a mess. I will literally, if I have a project I need to work on, and I don't think it's I'm not trying to avoid to do the project. I need a clean space to do it.
Yes.
I
clean. You know me.
Yeah.
I do it. I'm cleaning my house because I'm stressed out. If my house is, I can't concentrate on work because I get overwhelmed and I get paralysis and I can't start anywhere. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm cleaning, and now I can start. So
can't focus.
It's kind of like not really laying down in bed and taking, that break that sometimes we need. I'm just not doing anything today. I'm cleaning. I'm going to get my clothes ready for the week, have it all lined up. My laundry's done. My
you do feel better with a clean space.
Clean space.
I don't function well when I'm in amongst clutter and anything is kind of out of line. not to the extent where I'm, OCD about it. I used to be pretty OCD, but I'm not, like that anymore. And I think that was more of a control thing because of my environment. Like I needed to be able to control something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really find like when you have a hard time, because we've all been there where you hit rock bottom, you hit the chaos, right? And you're trying to find your way back. But it's so hard to take that first step when you don't know what to do or how to do it, And I always found like literally the whole pen and paper, calendar, whatever, develop a system. Start with a list of what you want to accomplish, set the pace, the goals.
Yeah.
And then post it, right in front of you.
Yeah.
So it's there.
Lists
and
help
hold
me a
yourself
lot.
accountable to it. And you've just basically, it's because that way now you don't really have to think. You're just taking one step at a time, and you will eventually get where you want to go.
Yeah.
If you just follow the plan you set for yourself.
Yeah.
Take it off your plate.
Yeah.
I love a list, and I like to write my list.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put it in my notes, and I'll still like get my little check mark emoji and put it next to it. But I like a list where I can cross it off. I'm like, okay, getting that done. And that does help me too.
Yeah.
Release a lot of stress. I feel accomplished, and then I can sleep that night.
Yeah. I don't think we realize that, when you sit and you try to roll around with a rolling list in your head.
Yes.
Taking that second to just note it down really quick, there truly is. For me, I have felt a physical relief of it. Like, and the space that clears up is amazing too. It allows my brain to work and focus on other areas.
Yes, because your brain and your body know that you can come back to this. It's already on there. You're not going to forget it. Because I think part of my problem is I think that I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
Like to do something, and I will if I don't write it down. Whatever.
I will too.
Yeah.
So I'll just, it's
But that's a
always
practice.
constantly running like a meter in the background. Don't forget.
Yeah, no, that's a good practice though. They say before you go to bed every night, make your list of what you need to do. That way,
That's a good way to get a nice,
that you can rest easy, and it'll help with your sleep, and you can get back to it.
Yeah.
I've never done that. Maybe I should start.
Yeah.
It's been
So there's some little tidbits for you.
Yes. Yes. So just a few little things that we've discovered, when your body starts falling apart, you should listen.
Yes.
And exercise, put together a plan. And if you don't know what you want to do, just start with step 1, exercising and a healthy habit, an exercise workout plan, or just
Make a
focus
list.
on one area.
Know when to stop and take care of yourself.
Yeah. Listen to your body when it shows you.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, ladies, that's a wrap. This has been a lot of fun.
It has.
And our bodies, it's just that telltale sign. You never know until it's too late most of the time.
Yeah.
So pay attention and make sure you take care of yourself and put your own oxygen mask on first. We want to thank you all for being here at Leave Her Wild and being a part of all this. It just means so much to us because our whole goal here really is to be able to give back, to help others that might be going through something similar so that they know, hey, you're not alone and there's a way out. And, between all of our years of wisdom, this is what kind of how we're giving back. And we'd love it if you guys would subscribe, share this. And if you have anything that you'd like to participate or join us in on the comment, just put it down below because we'd love to interact with y'all. And you can reach out to us anytime. Find us on our website now at leaveherwild.com. And that's a wrap. Have a good one all.
Bye.
Bye.